Hello everybody, this is Jacob Hearing, and this is Assault of the Arcanes. Since the beginning of time, magic has been discussed in every mythology known to man. It could be a coincidence, but one question lingers in everyone's mind. What would I do if I had magic? Well, now here's your chance to experience magic in a unique way. Play with your friends in a 2D MOBA game, the first of its kind. Learn new spells and strive to become the most powerful arcane wizard there is. Aota is a 2D MOBA game based in a fantasy universe. A player can create their own player character fully equipped with beards that determine the wizardry level. The map will be similar to an old Legend of Zelda game in terms of how the player travels around it. The battle zone will be a lush arcane sub-universe created by the heads of the arcane castle. Each wizard must participate in a trial known as the Assault, where they display their abilities against other wizards. Here's an example of gameplay. So each team has their own lane and they start out on each side of the map. So they have to travel inward and they will fight in the lanes, and eventually if they push the enemy back enough, they'll be able to destroy the spawn points. Kind of like this. At the start of the game, the player will be able to navigate through a series of menus to select the type of game mode they wish to enter. So they can choose story, multiplayer, Arcane Insight, or they can quit the game if they don't want to play anymore. This menu right here will be the Arcane Insight, where players can choose what type of spell book they wish to master, and they can pick spells specifically from the spell book itself, as you can see annotated by the white dots. A player can alter their attacks in any means they want. However, if they specialize in one specific element, it will do more damage, and they can mitigate risk how they want to. So if they choose air, they can choose passives, but they're going to lose a little bit of damage. At the start of the game, each team will have one member playing at a time. Each member will be allocated 30 seconds to move anywhere on the map. Within those 30 seconds, they can attack as long as a player is within range of their attacks, or their ability has various elements or parameters. So like an attack spell has a range and damage, defense has resistance added and turn limit, buffs, parameters increase added and turn limit, and there's going to be the ultimate cost, which is depicted by how much damage they have done, the range, and how much damage it actually does. The enemy in this game depends on what game mode you play as. In the story of the game, there are all wizards competing to earn the official title as wizard. The storyline follows the same principles but with AI. The anti-force will be a Grandmaster Wizard who mandated that this is the only way to prove your skill set at being a wizard. In the storyline, you'll be able to fight the Grandmaster Wizard and defeat him. In multiplayer, you gain enough favor to reach rank 10, and he grants you your official title. Players can prestige the title and continue on for higher titles. Titles are displayed by beards and a title beside the player's name. So I would say this game resembles, let's say, Arcanist, Defense of the Ancients, and Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Legend of Zelda for the map design and layout, Arcanist for the mechanics and fighting style, and Dota for the MOBA aspect. The risk that we may encounter with the project is we might find a most effective tactic available or meta. This is a no-go. We don't want players to focus specifically on one spell being way more powerful than the other. We want all spells to be balanced. We'll have to use extensive Excel sheets and gather as much data as possible through QA to balance each spell out. The risk that we might run into this is we could run out of time before it's ready, which will result in a bad game. Here are the references for the image. Thank you everybody for watching.